Here's a bike touring truth we bicycle travelers don't often lead with. Some days, you just want to quit. Hey, I'm Sheila, and this is my partner Michael. In the last video, we spent a blissful week exploring the Swiss Alps before crossing into France. I'll leave a link to that video below. From there, we spent several days rolling along the Via Rona cycling route, from Lyon to the city of Avignon. Here, we'll take a rest day before turning west towards Spain. Or at least, that's the plan. But between the bitter northwesterly Mistral winds and a serious dip in my positivity scores, this day isn't going to be an easy one. Good morning from our little Airbnb in Avignon. I am packing up and I'm a little grumpy today. Grumpy/overwhelmed. My SIM card's being annoying. There's some stuff going on at home that's on my mind. And then just a few other little things that are all kind of affecting me mentally. And then physically, we did a few really long days for us the last few days. So I think even with yesterday's rest day, I'm just still a little drained. And sometimes we forget that if our bodies are fatigued and overwhelmed and our brains are overstimulated, it can just be a lot. It can make us feel a lot of different things. In these moments, I try to remember that there are an infinite amount of solutions, and if I need to take another rest day, I can take another rest day. If I want to go home, I can go home. And so I try to just take it kind of like a moment at a time. I have some friends that are a couple days ride away and I really want to get to them. So I'm trying to rally a little bit today so that I can get to them because I know that will feel really nice. So I'm gonna get on the road and see how it goes. We pack up our things, load up our bikes, and prepare to depart. But not before one crucial step when bike touring in France. Fresh bread. We begin to make our way out of Avignon and are swiftly hit with the first of the day's challenges. According to Google, Avignon is nicknamed the city of violent winds. I gotta say, I feel like I'm about to be blown off this bridge, so it feels pretty accurate. So right now we're just trying to find our way. Our map kind of wants us to go on this busy road. There's no cars right now, but it's actually quite busy. And we have a pretty massive crosswind that would be pushing us into traffic. So doesn't seem like a safe option. There's this service road we've been taking, which is okay. It's slow moving, just with some kind of thick, chunky gravel, but probably seems like the safer option until we can hopefully find some kind of bike path or something. But yeah, a bit of a windy, rough start to the day. After some creative navigating, we are grateful to find ourselves back on the Via Rona cycling route. Being away from cars and with a bit of tree cover, the winds don't feel so harsh or scary. We enjoy rolling along the dirt path and greeting other bicycle travelers we meet along the way. Unfortunately, our good luck doesn't last forever. We did, unfortunately, have to leave the Via Rona and got pushed back onto some main roads. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, it's so windy. And then crossing this bridge back here behind me got so windy, I was kind of getting tossed into the road. Luckily the cars were really respectful and gave me enough space and time to kind of pull over because the wind was so strong it was just tossing me into traffic. So we think we have a couple more kilometers on here and then we should hopefully be on some quieter roads. We make our way onto some peaceful, quiet roads. One of the things I love about France is that you can be biking along in a random field and there's just this old structure just sitting there. Trees growing in it. It's so cool. Rolling amongst the vineyards is a wonderful blessing. But being on such exposed terrain comes with its own consequences. And the day begins to wear on us. We are taking a little lunch break. This has been a very tiring day. The wind is very strong and when we've stopped to have a snack. Both times one of our bikes has blown over and our Wahoo got damaged. When Michael's bike blew over, and then my helmet got damaged when my bike blew over. And we're in this small town, and I was trying to find somebody to use the washroom, and eventually found some nice, helpful people, but some people were so rude. And yeah, just feeling kind of tired and overwhelmed today. But maybe some bagel and hummus will help cheer me up.
Can you break the bread for us?
Yeah. Well-earned bagel-y thing. Avocado hummus bagel-y thing. After a fortifying lunch, the wind quiets down just enough to let us breathe a little and shake out the tension that comes with fighting against the gusts for hours on end. And then, our day begins to turn around. A random route we found in Komoot takes us along quiet dirt roads, past bulls, donkeys, ostriches, I wish I knew what they were doing there, and even into a little horse race. Between sweet creatures like these and the sun shining down, the grumpiness and challenges of the day quickly fade away. As we set up camp and prepare a much-needed dinner at the end of a challenging but beautiful day, I'm reminded of a piece of wisdom I was given before I headed off on my very first bike tour. The advice was this: don't quit if you have one bad day. See if you can do one more. If that feels okay, see if you can do another. It's okay to quit, and there is power in giving ourselves permission to quit. Because sometimes that's truly the right thing to do. But I've also found, if you nudge yourself forward just a little, one day or one pedal stroke at a time, the winds can change. And you may find yourself looking back at a beautiful day, wondering why you ever wanted to quit at all. A huge thank you to my Patreon community who make videos like this one possible. In the next video, our journey continues on into Spain.